is Monday, October 4th. Welcome to my channel for those who are new. For those who are returning, thank you so much for being a part of the Teacher Tribe. My name is Allison Jones. I am a second grade teacher here in Treasure Coast, Florida. So it is the end of resource time. I forgot to check in this morning because I was too busy making copies for my team. I decided to take over doing that task for my team. This way I know I can get the things in advance. So I had to do that this morning. So I'm heading to pick up my kiddos now, and I will fill you in on what happened today at the end of the day after dismissal. So I will see you later, Teacher Tribe. Happy dismissal, Teacher Tribe. Remember to take a breath. Always, always remember to take a breath. So now that everything is calming down, I just finished making more copies for my team. It was a blessing for the team lead to give me that copy code and be responsible for the team's copies. This way I can get everything done for the whole unit at one time. So I just made a few copies because in our meeting today, they wanted us to add a resource. Yay! So I went ahead and copied it for the unit. So I have week 1, 2, and 3. So during phonics, here's week 3. Here's week 1. So this is what we're going to do, funny enough, tomorrow. So during phonics time, they want us to use these interactive texts. And with these interactive texts, you are using the phonics, which is the spelling words. So this week's phonics, we're dealing with long O. So we're reading this text, and we are finding and circling the long O words. And the directions are here at the bottom. Circle words with the long O spellings. What was Lion like at the beginning of the story? How did he change at the end? Discuss with the partner. Use details from the story to support your answers. So whole group, we're going to find all the long O words. We're going to read the story, and then I can have them think, pair, share, and work on those questions. So I like it. It's not a bad resource. It's just there's never any time. I can barely get through the lesson, yet alone add an activity that goes with it. So, but of course, it's all beneficial. It all works out for the kiddos, but we're gonna try. So tomorrow is day 2 of unit 2 for week 1. So, which we started today. It was very successful. It just feels like everything was just in super speed or hyper speed. So all of my kids who were missing last week, if you've seen last week's video, you know I had a friend with COVID, and a few of my kids decided to quarantine. So because they decided to quarantine, they were pretty much out all of last week. This week, or today, pretty much the whole class was here minus my COVID friend. My COVID friend comes back, I want to say at the end of this week. He's safe to come back after October 6th. So, and that's what, Wednesday. So he might be here Thursday or Friday. Friday happens to be the end of our 9 weeks. He has been officially out for 2 weeks. He has a lot of work to catch up on. And being that he's quarantining, which means he's supposed to be doing work at home via Canvas, supposed to be the same information we're doing in class. So when he comes in, he's not going to be excused from doing the work. So that day, I'll probably just have him just doing all his catch-up work. He probably won't be working with us, with the rest of the class. Unfortunate, but I have to make sure he has his grades in. He is not excused from the work. So he is the only friend who has to play catch up whenever he returns. Most of my friends who returned today, I want to say it was 5 of them I had stand around me with all of their paperwork, and I went through each assignment with them, told them what was homework so they can catch up on it when they get the chance, told them what needed to go home, and told them what we did in class that needs to go in their catch-up folder. So whenever they get the opportunity to, they can continue working on it. So all of that happened today. We did the end of week 2 exam, which of course we did last week. I had them do that today. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to give those same 5 students the unit 1 test. So that should, for the most part, catch them all up. Minus here or there some classwork. But in terms of the important tests or the things that are going to be graded that need to be in the system, that should catch them up for that. So I'm excited about that. So for the most part, I had my 19 out of my 20. So we got a lot of work done. But like I said, because trying to catch them up, the time going by so quickly, it felt like everything was rushed, or we sped through pretty much all of our work today. So after I had them do that, we jumped into reading. So we gave them their new Unit 2. Do I have one? Okay, so this is their Unit 2 magazine. So I was so excited about this because during week 2, we're reading Yi Shen. So Yi Shen is the Cinderella version of, the Chinese version of Cinderella. That's where this picture comes from. So I'm super excited to be reading that, even though I have to wait another week before we can read it. But we started it, we started this unit magazine today. So I'm excited. I can't wait for week 2 just so we can read that story. But yes, mainly we're going to be reading a lot of fables that tell lessons because our essential question for Unit 2 is characters facing challenge. Well, that's the topic. The essential question, what can we learn when we face challenges? So that is what we're going to be dealing with for all of Unit 2. So we're pretty much going to be reading fables, and interesting stories that tell a lesson, and then we have to figure out what the challenge was, what was the solution, how did we solve the problem, what can the character do next time to not have that problem. So those are the 3 questions or 4 questions that they're going to be doing for the blueprint. So after we read each story, when we answer those questions in the blueprint, let me remind you what the blueprint looks like. It's right here. And these are the 4 stories that we're reading during Unit 2. See, Yi Shen is week 2. Ah, so excited. So today we started our first story, which was the Milkmaid's tale, right? The Milkmaids, the Foolish Milkmaid, about a little girl who carried a pail on her head with milk, and she was heading to the market to sell her milk. And she was thinking of all the money she's going to make and what she's going to do with that money. And she got very cocky. So while she's thinking of what she's going to spend her money on and how she's going to buy a pretty dress and pretty ribbons for her hair, and all the boys are going to want to dance with her, all the girls are going to be jealous, and she's going to tilt her head like this proudly. And when she tilted her head, the pail of milk fell, and then she had to go home and explain to her mom why she has no milk and no money. So we're talking about that lesson, and we're giving our opinions, because in our writing, we're talking about opinion essays. We're giving our opinion in terms of the girl. So a lot of people said she was very careless. Some people said she was selfish. Some people said she was being a show-off. So that's different things that we talked about when reading that story. And we were dissecting in writing, we're dissecting an essay. So the opinion essay, we went over the prompt and we looked over a mentor text. One moment while I get that for you. So during writing, this was the mentor's text, which is an example essay that somebody else already wrote. So first thing we did was go over what the prompt was, which was giving your opinion about the fable. So we read the essay together and we had to pretty much dissect it. So we started dissecting it. We're finding all of the requirements from the prompt and pinpointing them in the essay. So one of them was they stated their opinion in the introduction paragraph. So we blocked off what paragraph was the introduction. We found their opinion and we underlined it. So did they meet that requirement? Yes, they did. In the introduction paragraph, which they have here, they stated their opinion. Then we checked that off for the prompt. Then in the body, which we marked off the body, which are the 2 other paragraphs, did they add details from the text and reasons behind their opinion? So all we got to do was identify what the body is, and then tomorrow we're going to continue by pinpointing different reasons that support their opinion as well as details from the text. So that's what we did today, and tomorrow we're going to continue working that for writing. So it was a very eventful day. A lot got accomplished, even though it felt so jam-packed. And then I'm excited to be using this interactive text during their phonics time. So even though it was kind of a pain to have to go and get ready for everyone, I feel like it's going to be beneficial for our kiddos. So I'm going to go and label these, and we're going to see what happens tomorrow. So I will check in with you all then. Bye, Teacher Tribe. Good afternoon, Teacher Tribe. Today is Tuesday, October 5th. It is actually lunchtime. This was my only time that I was able to sit down. I look a little crazy. That I've only been able to sit down and to catch my breath. This morning has been a whirlwind, and resource, I had meetings, so this is actually the first time I'm able to actually speak with you all. So during dismissal, I will update you on everything that has happened today, so I will see you all then. So see you soon, Teacher Tribe. Hello, Teacher Tribe. Happy dismissal. Remember to take a breath. So I want to start off by telling you the joke of the day, how the homework that I ripped out for my kiddos today just disappeared. Literally just vanished. I swore I put it on this table because I ripped out 2 assignments for today and for tomorrow. Today's assignment I put on the table. Tomorrow's assignment I filed away for tomorrow. Check that, make sure I didn't put them together. Nope, didn't do that. Had the whole class searching for where in the world did Miss Jones put the homework. Right after I had them write the homework in their planner. And I still cannot find it. I have no idea where this thing vanished to. I've been checking under papers. I've been checking under things. So they got lucky and they don't have homework tonight. Only because I have no idea where it vanished to. Like, it literally just went poof. I don't know if somebody was just trying to play games and touched it and put it somewhere. I don't know, but I can't find it anywhere. So they don't have homework tonight. So that was like the joke of the end of the day, I guess you can say. I don't know. Anywho. So today's been jam-packed. This morning I went to copy the rest of the team copies. That also vanished. That is the funny thing. Like, things are disappearing. I had them in the 2nd grade folder in the filing box on top of the table in the workroom, and it was sticking up out of the 2nd grade file. Team lead came back. She didn't touch it because she wanted to speak with me about find out what I did and didn't do. Tried to finish copying it this morning since there was paper there. It's gone. So now I'm in front of my computer. I have to reprint those so I can actually make the copies now. Things are vanishing. I don't understand. Like, I am so baffled. I don't know where everything is disappearing to. But anywho, there must be like little elves playing tricks on me. So that it was today's joke. Everything is just vanishing, and I don't have any explanation for where things are ending up. But that's what I was trying to do this morning. I was playing detective, trying to figure out where all my papers were. Next thing I know, it's time to let the kids in. The kids come in. We were able to do reading. We were able to do MTSS. I got my kiddos to finish their unit test, and we got to start centers. So we only got to do 1 center, 1 rotation, but it went pretty smooth, and I'm very proud of them. The only thing is we had to start a little late because of me explaining the centers, or should I say reminding them, because we went through all of that already. And when it's actually in motion, walking around, make sure they're doing it correctly, monitoring them to make sure they're actually doing what they need to be doing, it went well. And then I got to sit down with 1 small group, not for the whole rotation time, but I was able to sit down with them and start an activity with them. Next thing I know, it was 10 minutes before a resource, so I just let them put everything away, and I let them have their snack. So it went well. I cannot complain. Then resource, we continued doing the human body. After that, we did math, and then I had a situation with one of my friends who I refused to let me stress myself out and get a headache today. So I called for reinforcement. So I had the principal come and speak with him, and then she sat in here watching him, and it turned out to be a mini observation because she had quite a few inputs, but it's cool. I don't know. Please comment down below and tell me what recommendations you have for kids who don't have the help at home, who are starting to lose that spark. I really think that's why he's acting up, because I'm constantly talking to him about paying attention. And when I tried to pull him aside and have a little whisper conversation with him, he's catching attitude, he's huffing and puffing. I'm constantly talking with him, but today was a lot of attitude, and I don't know what's going on at home. So to avoid myself getting stressed out, I just decided to call reinforcements. have her deal with him. And then I pulled him to the side towards the end of the day. And when I'm talking with him, he just stands there like I'm not speaking to him. So I'm going to try and move him. I'm going to try and put him next to somebody else and see if I can have him kind of partner up. Maybe see if that'll make a difference. If you have any other recommendations, please comment down below and let me know what you think I should do with that friend. But despite the busy day, it was very productive. So I am now going to reprint these pages that vanished this morning and go and make my team copies. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Again, today was Wednesday. So yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. It's been one of those days, friends. So I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, Teacher Tribe. Hi, Teacher Tribe. Happy Wednesday, hump day. It is dismissal. It is the end of the day. Excuse me. I didn't realize I didn't record today. So it was completely my fault. It has been a jam-packed day. I'm actually cleaning up so I can leave. And I just wanted to check in with you guys today. So today, if I didn't say it already, is October 6th, Wednesday. And my COVID friend came back today and I had a full class, which was freaking phenomenal because I haven't had a full class in about 3 weeks. So a lot of catch up happened today, which was also great. So my COVID friend who has been out, I had him do the 2 big tests. Everything else I told him, take home, catch up when you can, bring everything back no later than next Tuesday. So guys, today went so smooth. Today was such a nice day. I'm actually very relieved. I got some grading done. I have some more things I need to put in before the end of the week because when we have our teacher work day on Monday, I will not be here. So I want to make sure I get as much done graded as possible now. So when I leave on Friday, I don't have anything to worry about in terms of grades. So when I return on Tuesday with everybody else, we're starting fresh, brand new spanking quarter. Brand spanking new quarter. So that's pretty much where we are, where we're standing as of right now. I just cleaned off my table. That's not true. I have 2 papers here that I need to grade, but I'm going to probably wait until tomorrow. I did not take any of their homework out of their Turnitin bin last week, so I just finished going through all of that. And their 2 pages that need to be graded are sorted, put in number order, and I have them cotched to the side. So I'll probably deal with that tomorrow or Friday. What did we do today? So today we did our phonics for Horizons. We did 1 sheet because we had to catch up on writing. Yesterday during our writing time, we had our guidance counselor do Safer, Smarter Kids. So that is a program that the guidance counselor does. So once a month, she rotates to all of the classes in the school. Not true. She rotates for kinder to 2nd grade. And then she has her she's like a guidance counselor in training. So she is doing the older kids. So she's doing 3, 4, and 5. So they kind of split it up. So they rotate once a month. They go to every class to do a lesson. So yesterday was my day. So she was in here for about half an hour teaching that lesson with my kiddos. So it happened to be during writing time. So today we kind of tried to double up, but honest and truly, we got through half of what needed to be done. The intention was to do half of it yesterday and finish it today. So today we just started it, tried to cram in as much as possible, but we couldn't finish it. But we did good. We got through all of our reading assignment today. So for reading, we finished our first story for Unit 1 because today is day 3 for week 1. And our first story for week 1 is the first 3 days. So we finished it today. So we actually were on time for reading. So that worked out phenomenally. I was so proud. The kids were participating. We really beautifully moved through our reading lesson today. Does not happen, friends. So today was a big accomplishment. We did not get to do student centers during reading time because we were too busy of focusing on finishing, but it got done. Then they had their snack time. Then we went to resource. Today they had art. After that, we came back and we did the phonics that I told you about. I'm trying to speak fast so I can get out of here, but I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any details. So we came back, we did the phonics, we did the writing, we went to lunch, we went to recess, came back again. We did science. So we're learning about the human body. All of this week, we're learning about the skeletal and the muscular system. So we got a little bit farther. We did another brain pop. They love when we do brain pops. Yesterday, we did the one on bones for the skeletal, and today we did muscles for the muscular. So they're loving that. Getting them to remember it is another situation, but they love doing the brain pop and answering the questions for table points. Very competitive kids. Also, why I love them so dearly. We did that. We read a few pages in their science textbook. Then we jumped into math, which of course they love again. We're dealing with two-step word problems for double-digit numbers. So it's a little difficult for them. It's like they know what to do, but yet they don't know what to do. When I walk them through it, breeze. When they're on their own, it's like, what do I do next? So we need to work on that a little bit more before their unit test, which happens to be next Tuesday. So tomorrow we're doing an iReady lesson pertaining to the same thing we did today, the two-step, two-digit word problems. And then tomorrow, Friday, they're doing the review. So they'll have the actual unit test for 3A on Tuesday of next week, even though technically it'll be for quarter 2. I know I sped through that, friends, but that was pretty much my day in review. And I am going to wrap up here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, Teacher Tribe. Good morning, Teacher Tribe. Happy Friday. I just realized I had to kind of come on this morning and recap yesterday. I did not record at all yesterday, and I want to share why. It is not teacher related. So, side note, because you do know teachers do have a life outside of school. This weekend is Miami Carnival. So when you are all watching this, I will be in Miami having a fantastic, amazingly relaxing time. So Miami Carnival is this weekend. So yesterday I did not record because right after work, I went to Broward, had a dentist appointment. Then I went and picked up my costume for Miami Carnival. So my 2-hour line, friends, 2 hours standing in line to pick up my costume, but it was worth it. My costume is a one-piece where it has a split neck in the middle, or a peak. I don't know if you want to call that a peekaboo in the middle. And then it's a regular like one-piece swimsuit with the back, how it's all tied up. And then it has a cheeky to the back of it. But it is a nicely put together, beautiful blue with orange and gold. I am super, super excited. Oh, and a feather backpack. So I'll be wearing something with feathers coming out of the back of it. So I am extremely, extremely excited. I got to pick that up yesterday. So today is going to be a fun Friday because honestly, mentally, I'm already in Miami. So not to mention, I'm really tired. But I have so much going on today. Today's the last day of quarter 1. So today will be me letting the kids have fun while I'm trying to get their grades together. I'm trying to do everything before I leave here, being that, again, I'll be in Miami this weekend. I will not be here on Monday. Monday, I requested off so I can recoup because I need a day to recoup. And I do that every year. The Monday after Carnival, I have to just sleep in and relax and just prepare and wind down from the weekend festivities. Thankfully, given that today's the last day of quarter 1, Monday is a teacher work day. So quarter 2 starts the next day. So Tuesday, when I return to work, will be the start of quarter 2. So I didn't have to prepare any plans, but unfortunately, I still had to request off the time. But it's okay. I am so excited. Today is going to be a great day. I have a Kahoot in store for the kiddos because I'm not having them do their weekly assessment. It's pretty much just catching up on work that I have missing for kids so they don't have a 0. And getting, I think my last assignment that I'm going to be grading that hasn't been already given to them is the grammar assignment for today. Let me take this off, which is a super easy thing. So we're learning about singular, plural, and irregular plural nouns. It's 8 questions on both sides, so it's 16 points. And all they have to do is circle the correct noun to complete each sentence. Fast grade, fast thing for me to grade, fast assignment for them to do. So it's a win-win. So this should finish up my ELA grades because my math grades have been done a long time ago. We do Skyward, and with the new benchmark, they have us grading based on categories. There's 8 categories and we have to have 3 grades per category. 8 times 3, friends, is 24. I have to have 24 reading grades in. How? I don't know. We've been pulling things out of the air. We have been cloning certain grades. Like when we put them in one category, if it fits in another, we just plug in that grade over there too. So it's been tough. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's a good type of tough. See, everyone is like commenting for Carnival. Oh my God, I'm so excited, guys. Okay, let me get through today. So I don't even remember if I said today is Friday, October 8th. I apologize if I didn't. Again, let me backtrack. So yesterday, I've been grading. That's all I was doing yesterday. So every time I had a spare moment, that's why I didn't record yesterday, I was getting grades in. At the end of the day, I did do a science project with the kiddos. So I told you earlier this week, we're learning about the human body. So this week for lesson 1, we're learning about their skeletal and muscular systems. So yesterday, in terms of skeletal, they got to pair up. I had a bag of measuring tape, thankfully, from last year when I did a math club at my old school. I had measuring tape left over. So they had a project where they had to measure each other's bones. It was super cool. I did record it. I will insert the clip here.
22.
How long is her lower arm?
22.
About 22 what?
Inches.
No.
I know centimeters.
Centimeters. What are we measuring?
Her lower arm.
Her lower arm. How long is it? Remember, you stop at her wrist.
We're doing lower arm. 21.
21
Inches. Centimeters.
centimeters. All right, so they did an amazing job with that. I walked around, as you all saw. They showed me how they were doing it, what they were doing, how they were putting it in, and they really had a good time. I have to try and see if I can work in more projects like that. They really did enjoy themselves. So after we did that, we did math. We're starting to do iReady math because, like I was saying, it's more rigorous. So we're implementing that more. But we can't teach them one lesson in a day because it's so much that yesterday I didn't even get a chance to finish our math lesson. But today, we're doing their math review for their test, for their unit test, which is next week. And their unit test, or the test review, has duplicate questions or similar questions to what's going to be on the test. So this is the only thing that we're learning today. Our curriculum coach created this review based on questions that they're going to be seeing on their test. So it is all multiple choice, and they have lots of space for them to show their work. So this is pretty much the only real academic thing we're doing today. Then they'll take that home and then they get to review it. So they'll be prepared for the test on Monday. So that and the grammar is the only actual work. Like I said, I'm going to try and make it fun. I have some kids who redeemed their dojo points and they're going to have lunch with Miss Jones today. We're going to try and squeeze in as many Kahoots as we can because we haven't done that in so long. And you know my kids love it. So I'm going to try and make it a fun day, just so I can catch up on grades and just get ready for this amazing weekend I'm about to have. So I will check in with you probably at dismissal, and I'll let you know how the day went, and I will sign off of this video. So I'll see you later, Teacher Tribe. Happy Friday, Teacher Tribe. Happy dismissal. Remember to take a breath. So we made it to the end of the week. I am officially on vacay carnival mode. I am about to get out of here, but I wanted to tell you quickly before I left about the day. So today went very well. We were able to accomplish the grammar worksheet that I was telling you about earlier, flew through it, graded it. They did really well on it. So tells me they understand. We did our math review. I did it with them, so they had them copy down the work problem, so they had that to study for this weekend. that was also very successful, which shocked me because some of those problems, the way that they were worded was like to kind of trick them, and they got it. So I was very happy with that. That's done. I got back some of their postcards, which was their end of their Unit 1 project about habitats. They had to pick a habitat and send a postcard to a family or friend talking about the habitat. See the little penguin? So they did really good on that. That was a writing assessment, a writing grade, and they did really good. So ultimately, no complaints. Everything went well. It was a good Friday, and we were able to actually play a fun Kahoot today. So I took my pictures. Of course, I will add in a few of our Friday pictures here for you. We actually took some pictures Monday. Maybe I'll show you some of those Monday pictures too. So I'll show you some Monday pictures and I'll show you some Friday pictures. All right, Teacher Tribe. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if there's anything that you would like me to show you more of or give more details on, and give me any feedback that you have for a new teacher YouTuber, not subscriber. All right, friends, I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.